What delicious thing could you put on a table that would go with any meal? This is a relish that I made up. I'm sure I didn't make it up because there's no new thing under the sun. Don't forget that. Anyways, I made this because I thought Paul would like it. And boy, was I right. When I put this on the table and he ate it, he said, that should be on every table all over the world. So I'm going to use this big Spanish onion. Onion, it's an allium. Basically, cut off the top piece. There we go. I'm going to use the correct knife. Instead of this tiny little knife, I'm going to use a real knife. And then the simple way to peel this is to do this. And then just take the first layer off. You can do this right before they come. However, it's a little bit better if it stays in the fridge and sort of melds with itself. Aleppo peppers. Spice House happens to have one of the best ones ever. It has the flavor and amazingness of a super spicy pepper, but it's not hot. It's amazing. So there you go. We're going to use a lot of that today. We're going to use the deadly mandolin. You're just going to mandolin an onion. Don't go too far down. Be very, very careful with the mandolin. You can use these pieces of onion for other things, you know. When I was making this with the onions from my garden, I held the onion from the bottom and just went like this on the circle part. With those huge onions, they wouldn't fit on my mandolin. That was the problem. So I cut them in an awkward way for mandolining. It's better if you use like an onion like that big, peel it, and then just mandolin it like this, right? But this is fine. It's just it was awkward to mandolin. Okay, now, all I'm gonna do is put rice wine vinegar in here. I mean, I totally winged this, okay? Rice wine vinegar, a little bit of white wine vinegar, a little bit of salt, tiny bit of sugar. Stir that up. Oh, it's already getting nasty. Needs a little more liquid. You want it to be fairly saturated. I'm telling you, people love this. Aleppo pepper, you might have to order it from Amazon, or I highly recommend Spice House. There you go. So you want like that much liquid in the bottom. Now for the Aleppo peppers. So you want this to be very Aleppo-y. And the other thing that happens in the fridge with all the salt and the sugar and everything is that it pickles a little bit and it mellows the onion. You can serve this right now. Okay, I'm just going to taste it to make sure the seasoning is right. Oh my God. The onion is quite sharp. That will change. Because we have the time, I'm going to put this in the fridge and then I'm going to turn it a couple of times, you know, like that. Then you can put it in these cute jars and give it to your friends or put it on the table. Don't put it on the table like this, obviously. I'm just gonna clean this because I'm manic about the way things look in the fridge. Ladies and gentlemen, onion relish. Oh boy. Now listen, if you didn't want to make anybody any presents for anything and they don't mind something with a little kick on it, a little spiciness to it, make that for them. Buy a fancy jar. Gift done. Onion relish. That should be on every table all over the world.